Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this week's video, I'm going to show you guys how I set up a spare room that I have. This used to be our guest room, but we don't get guests like that. We usually get guests around the holidays. That's pretty much it. And if somebody just needs to stay over a night or two, that's the only time. So I decided to take the bed out, take everything out, and use this room as a multi-purpose room. What we use this room for the most is just an extension of our office. And I use it as a media room, and then just all the stuff that you guys are going to see going forward. I would rather use this room as a multi-purpose room instead of just having a bed and some end tables in there that nobody is using. So I'm going to show you guys how you could, if you don't have a space, a dedicated space for a guest, or if you just don't want to use your guest room as a guest room, especially if nobody is really using it. I did get some stuff from Amazon, and you guys know, of course, I will link everything that I'm showing you guys in the description box, so you guys can check it out if you choose to do so. So the first thing we are showing you guys is the bed frame. I wanted something that was foldable. That way, when those guests left, I could just fold it up, just as you guys see as Jason's pulling it out the box. I had this same bed frame before, and I don't know why I gave it away, but I did. I gave it to a local charity. You know, I'm not mad about it, but I ended up having to buy it again because I ended up having somebody come over for a couple days. So I had to get another one. And that's why I like this. This is a full size bed that you guys are seeing. You can get it in twin, you can get it in full, and you can get it in queen. But this is a full size bed. So all you do is take it out the box. You kind of push it together, and there's a screw that goes between the two. Of course, I had to put this on backwards. Thank God for Jason. You see how he's just unscrewing those little pins? So when we push it together, there is another little bolt on the other side of that other piece, and you just kind of screw it together. And the bed frame that I do have, you are able to put your suitcase under this bed frame if you choose to do that. So that's why we got this particular bed frame. I cannot think of how tall this bed frame is, but we got it where you were able to store your suitcase, your luggage, everything up under the bed. This is the mattress that we're pulling out. And you guys, I filmed this video before Christmas because the guests that came over, they came over for Christmas. So I filmed this before Christmas, and this bed was actually really comfortable. And I was praying to God that it would be comfortable, because trying to send this back, I just did not see it. So I'm glad that it turned out really comfortable. And it does come vacuum sealed. And on the box, it says that it takes about 2 days for it to be fully formed to the way it needs to be. Because I was looking at that little piece right there like, why come it's not looking like the other pieces? But it ended up doing just what it needed to do, guys. It also comes with you can take that cover off, as you can see right there, and you can wash that also. And what I like about this bed is it folds. That way you can store it and put it up until you have another guest come. I wanted every piece of this bed to be convenient, comfortable, and I wanted to be also able to put it up in the attic. You guys, sorry for the lighting. I don't know what I was thinking and why I didn't put a light behind the camera. Don't ask me why, but you guys can see the more important stuff, which is the bed. That's what I want to show you guys. And this is one of those pillow tops that goes on the top of the bed. I got this just in case it wasn't really comfortable, so I went ahead and got that, and I'm glad I did. It just added another layer of comfort to the bed. Put your hands to the sky if you catching a vibe. We ain't gonna stop for nothing. Yeah, you can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. This is a different day, guys, and so I'm showing you guys the bag. So when we are done with the mattress, we will fold it up, and this is the bag that it goes in. So I'm gonna take this off and show you guys how to do that. It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go. You see how thick the mattress is. I believe it's 8 inches. Don't quote me on that. Let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah. Better nights, better days when you're here with me, babe. 'Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder. So literally you fold the bed up, put it in this case. Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say. And zip it up. And then it comes with those handles, and you can kind of tie it to make it tighter. And just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to throw this in there so you guys can see that it still has a little room to put your blankets in and everything. And that's how I actually ended up storing it. I put my blankets in there and it still had, you know, a little space. And that's how we store it upstairs. And it was so much better than the last mattress we had. The last mattress we had, it was not foldable and we had to kind of maneuver it to get it in the attic. And I really just wanted something simple. And it does not take up a lot of room because Jason will just stand it up on the wall and we're good to go.
When I need you most, we got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say. Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone, tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Yeah, he sets my body in motion, he knows how to turn things up.
And if anybody is wondering, you do not feel the creases in the mattress where at the fold, you do not feel that. And you may not feel it because I have that pillow top on top of it. That could be a reason. I didn't lay in it without that pillow top, so.
Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Yeah, he gets when I'm in a bad mood. Then he knows how to make it alright. Yeah, I get that you got a history, but I don't wanna think about no other than us.
And so as you guys can see, all I'm doing is folding this bag back up and I'm going to place it under the bed. The bed has a lot of storage. And you still have room for suitcases.
His finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Nah, nah, nah. No drama, no drama, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, no drama, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, no drama, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama. No drama, yeah, he's got a bad history, but what about it? Yeah, he's got a bad history, but I want him anyway. So look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation, but what about it? Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is.
And yes, I see how wrinkled it is. Don't ask me why, because I just got this out the dryer. So after the video, I did go over the sheet with a steamer, my steamer that I have. And if some of you guys remember can't remember if I have a video on here. Back when I had the other bed, I made a headboard, and for some weird reason, I made a tufted headboard. I donated that also. You know how when you get in those moods where you're just wanting to get rid of everything, that was one of those days, and I got rid of it. And I went looking for it when I got this bed to get ready to put it up, and Jason had told me that I donated it. So, but such is life. So it still turned out cute, and my friend that was coming over, she didn't want all this stuff anyway. She doesn't care, but I just kind of like to make people feel good when they come over. She could care less about all this fixing up the bed and all that. She just wanted somewhere to lay her head. And she was just thankful that we had a space for her. So I am gonna have a headboard next time. Sydney is getting a new headboard, so I will take her old headboard and I will have that for guests when they do come over. She has a cream tufted headboard, so I'm actually going to reupholster it. And that's what I'm going to use for guests also. But right now she doesn't have her new headboard, so I just had to go with this. So I think if you have some nice comforters, nice sheets, and all that jazz, you still can fix up a space that is technically not a guest room, and you can still fix it up nice for your guests. And these white tables, those are usually in the closet because I use those for Sydney. I'm sorry, not Sydney, Chloe.
I wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body.
You guys see how I have all my camera equipment behind the door. So that's what we use this room for.
You bring out the sweetness of my life. Oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that.
And these are the lamps I got from the girls' loft area. And really, you guys, they don't even use these lamps because they have a bunch of light up there. But I keep them up there just because it looks pretty when people come over. That's actually where I got the lamps from. I borrowed them from the girls. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do now is get an extra blanket, a basket. I'm gonna fill that basket with snacks, candy, magazines, just little things that will make the guests feel important. And I just love making people feel good anyway. It makes me happy, to be honest. I just like to see people happy, guys. So I know for me, I do not like walking around people's house when everybody is settled, and I definitely don't want to be going in their fridge. And some people don't like water that comes out the fridge. They like bottled water. So I just always like to have it on hand just in case. So I did have to go get some water because I realized I didn't have any, but I did go get some water. But I usually just load it up with snacks, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys learned some tips or anything that could help you guys for the future in your spare room, or even if you don't have a spare room, but you have a space that you could set up real quick if somebody needed to stay over. So I'm just hopefully you guys learn some tips from it. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. I will see you in the comments and on the next video. Bye guys.